ever wonder why we get so attached to fictional characters? It's a strange phenomenon, isn't it? We invest our emotions, our hopes, and even our fears into people who don't actually exist. And when those characters face danger, it feels real. As we approach the final chapter of Stranger Things, the stakes are higher than ever, and the potential for heartbreaking loss looms large. We've all braced for potential casualties. The finale has heavily hinted at two characters facing imminent doom. But what if we're looking in the wrong places? What if the Duffer Brothers are masterfully distracting us from the true victims? Let's explore four characters who, while perhaps not the most obvious choices, are quietly positioned to make the ultimate sacrifice. And first, consider Eleven and Kali. And so Kali's claims about the experiments and the need to prevent further replication are unsettling, habit. If true, the only solution is drastic. Could they both be destined to make a heartbreaking choice for the greater good? It's a chilling thought and perhaps a cleverly placed red herring. Is one of the then there's Hopper, and his protective instincts have always been his defining trait. But what if that very instinct leads him to a fatal confrontation? He might try to take matters into his own hands to save Eleven, resulting in a desperate, explosive act of heroism. Jonathan Byers has drifted somewhat on the periphery this season, and his rekindled connection with Nancy, coupled with the revelation of his engagement ring, feels a final with Will finally embracing his true self. Jonathan's role as a guiding brother is no longer needed. Could he be the one to make way for a new chapter? And finally, let's talk about Murray Bauman. He's the quintessential expendable character, always there to help, but never quite at the center of the story. While his contributions are valuable, his fate feels inevitable. Perhaps he'll go out with a bang, saving the day in a final glorious act of selflessness. Lastly, Lucas Sinclair. He's been a steadfast friend and protector, particularly to Max and Aston. Now that she's back, could his duty be fulfilled? A selfless sacrifice to ensure her safety and Erica's would be a heartbreaking but fitting end for a true hero. Whether these predictions come to pass remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the finale of Stranger Things will be an emotional roller coaster, and not everyone will make it out alive. Speaking of emotional roller coasters, did you hear about the Demogorgon who went to therapy? Turns out it had attachment issues and a serious craving for waffles. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.